So I want to talk about perfection, right? In as much as it's good to be perfect, but there are some people in this world that call themselves perfectionists. And not because they call themselves perfectionists, they are perfectionists. I'm one of them. So, yeah. In as much as being perfect is good, being perfect can also hold you from doing some certain things, or the biggest disadvantage of being a perfect person or being a perfectionist is what we call burnout, because you would want to do everything yourself, and that is me. Yes. Now, the good side of it is everyone that works with me, I bring out the best in them. Like the things you don't know you have, I will bring it out because I see you and I employed you because I know that you have potential, and I would not allow your potential, to just go to waste, or I cannot be paying you while I'm doing your job. So you have to step up your job or step up your game, right? But there's another part of it. It just makes you start doing everyone's job. Sometimes I go to work and I find myself doing almost everybody's job. I will do my job. I would do every other person's job. Or they bring back a report to me or edit a video for me. I will find myself still editing that video. I must talk about this. I must do this. I must do that. And now let me tell you the outcome of all of those things. It begins to give you burnout because you can't kill yourself. You can't be everything at the same time. Yeah, you cannot. I know we're still young, we're youth, we have youth at our side. But guess what? The time, power, and energy that you use to do other people's job, you would have just used it to focus on your own job and also rest. Now it means that you are not having your rest time. You're not having time to rest because after you begin to sharply do your job, which makes you not give it your best because you want to run and do another person's job that you are paying, somebody that you are paying. I am last month I broke down. And the reason why I broke down was because I found myself just doing everything. And not because I don't have people that do it. It's because I just feel like, let me see. I can do it better. I can do it better. And because you know you can do it better, you just begin to do it from beginning. So let me not just talk about problem. Let me give you solution right now. Now, the solution that I have come up with that has been helping me to reduce burnout is now what do they call this one now? No, designation, right? Now I have two themes in my company. I have the operations and I have the management. Even in the management, everyone has their role. Everyone has their role. In my business, my major role is to bring clients. Marketing is my role. Now I am beginning to mind my business, mind my role. I'm beginning to mind my role, to mind marketing. I'm beginning to remove my eyes from editing, beginning to, just shift focus and just mind my role so that I can bring my optimum best from that role that was given to me. Right? Now, listen to me. I don't say listen to me. So why am I saying that? Let me tell you the kind of person I am. I'm the kind of person that as you are doing a flyer for me from your Canva, because I know how to do Canva, that is if I'm not the one that even taught you. There's always something that I will add. It's either I don't like the font, or I don't like the size, or I don't like the shade of the color that you used, or I don't like the angle. There must be something. But now guess what I did? I made sure to train everyone to start seeing things the way I see things so that I don't have to correct so much. There's something that one of my team member would always say. She'll say, I know that Jexi must have something to add. Jexi must have correction. But guess what? I am not just blabbing. Every time I add something, they're like, oh my God, I didn't see that. Oh my God, I did. It is always something. So the thing that we need to do now as perfectionists is to bring team members that can see things the way you see things, because that becomes the problem. If they cannot see the way you see things, you will end up doing the things that you are paying for over and over again, and thereby causing burnout. All right. Even my videographer, he's here and he knows what I'm saying. I would correct and correct. No, I don't like that kind of caption. No, no, no. Put this one here. No, let it start from here. Let it. I'm going to do it yourself. And you know the next thing I'll say, it's not like I can't do. You know I can't do this thing, but I will not do it because I'm paying for it. And that, it's exciting to know everything. Somebody that I'm such a bank of knowledge. I'm a bank of knowledge. I would say it anywhere. I'm not scared to learn. I love to learn. In fact, if you can teach me, I'm your friend. I love to learn. It gives me so much pleasure to learn new things. But now the problem is, because I know these things, you can't give me substandard, even if I'm paying you. I'm sorry. I can't pay. See, I remember when I was in NYC camp. Let me tell you what I used to do. When I was in NYC camp, I would go to canteen where they sell Indomie. I love the way my Indomie is being prepared. It has to be strong. It doesn't have to be soft. It has to have enough pepper, It's just a kind of way. I will go there, pay them their complete money. I'll pay you for your Indomie and making it, and I will take over. I will pay you and cook it myself so that I can eat. The fact I'm paying you doesn't mean I'll eat rubbish. That's the thing. The fact I'm paying you doesn't mean I will take the nonsense graphics or the nonsense editing or the nonsense proposal that you wrote. I'm sorry, I will do it myself. So the thing you have to do, I think you have to now teach your team members to start seeing things in the way you see things, to start doing things in the way you do things, so that you don't end up redoing someone else's job that you're paying for. Because that's what perfectionist looks like. And then let me tell you, the extremists, there are some people that take this perfection thing to an extreme. They don't even start. Trust me. They want to get the best of everything before they start. Like some people that are trying to be content creators, they want the best phone, iPhone 14. They want the best lights. They want the best hotel to start with, or the best apartment, or the best environment. And before you know it, years and years are passing and you did not just start. Because why? You want a perfect everything. Some people love to say there's nothing as such as, how do they speak this English now? There's no such thing as being perfect or a perfect thing. So at this point, I would like to add that, honestly, there's no such thing as being perfect or being in a perfect place to do stuff. You just have to start. I thank God that my own perfectionist craziness is not the type that would not allow me do things until it's perfect. No, I can't start. Only that as I keep moving, it must be top notch. Every of my thing has to be top notch. I mean, down to my business. Everybody that comes to my business will be like, oh my God, this place is so neat. This place is so neat. But every day I keep telling my staff, you people will not disgrace me. Why is this here? Why is this dust here? No way. Clean this. Do this. But then people will come and say, oh, it's so neat. And they'll look at me like, Shey Madam is saying that this place is not neat. But it just makes us bring out the best in people. And even in ourselves. So what am I saying? I'm saying if you're a perfectionist, these are 3 things you have to do. 1, designate so you don't kill yourself. Designate, number 1. Number 2, you have to give yourself break. Give yourself break. Put it out like that. Put it out like that. Let people give you feedback. Number 3, you have to teach your team to see things and do things the way you would do it. Otherwise, you will keep repeating a job that somebody else has done. All right? I just said I should say this. I don't know if this is now podcast because this is already 10 minutes. Too. This is longer than Instagram video. So this is another topic. What's the topic? How to the imperfection of perfectionists. I don't know. We'll figure out the topic, but yeah, I said to say this because let's not use this our perfectionist routine and go to hell. Because I know there are some people that God has even been telling, preach or sing or join a unit. You say you don't get uniform. They say join choir. You are saying you don't have uniform, but you have. Or you just shall want it to be brand new. God is saying, oh yeah, do this one. You say okay, okay. You are waiting. I'm one of them. Oh, God forgive me. I remember when I wanted to start gym, I told God, you know what? That was way back as in 2019. I said, God, if I have a car, once you give me car, I'll be going to the gym. God gave me car. I gave another excuse. Okay, when I was in the choir, I said, as my business keep growing, I'll be having chance. I have staff. It will reduce the stress. So I would now be, my dear brethren and sistren, I've not been in the choir now for years. Why? What is God's fault? It's because he blessed me. I now have a handful of staff members, but I got even busier. So, on behalf of the whole perfectionist crew, Lord Jesus, I say we are sorry. Don't vex. You guys, start now and designate rather, and don't be stuck on it must come out nice, it must be perfect. You realize that the contents that even go viral are the ones that are so imperfect, that has a lot of flaws. So yeah, I'm also talking to myself. Good day, good night. So now that we're making this a podcast video, follow us on all our platform. I know this will be posted on YouTube as well. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, everywhere at The Truth Pod. I love you so much. Signing out. Bye.